Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a story time while I do my makeup. I have somewhere to go and someone to meet, so I have to do my makeup, but I was in the mood to tell a story about something that happened, me going on a date with a celebrity, a rapper. This happened like when I was like 19 going on 20, and I couldn't tell the story because I had a boyfriend and that was not the respectful thing to do. But now I can start like telling my stories again. I'm not dressed, my hair is not done, this is not the official look. I just do my makeup in this video, and it's actually hard to talk and do a video and do your makeup all at the same time. I have not recorded a story time in so long, so it just feels good to just like, I hope you guys enjoy, and if you wanna know what happened on that stupid ass date, then keep on watching. My nails match my backdrop. Let's get into the story. So my date with a rapper, celebrity, I know I had just turned 20 and this was like a minute ago. I don't even know where he's from, but he's not from New York, and he had slid in my Twitter DM. He followed me on Twitter, so I followed him back, and he slid in my DM. And he's like talking all this hot shit, you know, like, oh, I want to be with you. I want to wife you. I'm going to do this and that for you. Like, just talking mad shit. So I'm like, we'll see. Like, you know, the thing about me is that, okay, like, I already knew who he was before he wrote me. But you can't just write me and think that you got game. Like, guys be thinking that they smooth and they're not. Like, I don't know, I can't, like, they be trying to be smooth. Like, I just could tell when they're trying. Like, oh, it's so annoying. Like, just be yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to feed me all that bullshit. Even though I'm not buying it, you don't have to try to sell it, okay? But like, if you was the real deal, I will buy it without you even having to sell it. So he slid in my DM doing all that talking, all that mess, whatever. I think I still have the DM, and that would be so messy if I put it, right? So he slid in my DM, and he was just like, whenever I come to New York, like, you know, I want to see you or whatever. So I'm like, okay, what are we gonna do? And so he's just like, oh, whatever, I'll take you out. So I'm like, cool. So he comes to New York finally. We don't even, like, after he wrote me that, we did not even speak. So it was so weird. So he comes to New York, he hits me up, and it's really no, like, you know, it's no, like, whatever, like, oh, you didn't hit me up. It was just like, okay, whatever, you here, what's up, like, let's hang out. So he comes to New York and he hits me up, and he's just like, oh, I'm in New York, like, what you doing, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, I'm chilling in the house, blah blah blah, you know, regular stuff. So he's like, okay, meet me in the city, meet me in Manhattan. Mind you, he comes or whatever, and no, yeah. So he's like, okay, meet me in the city, blah, blah, blah. He gave me the address where to meet him. So I get in the cab, I get dressed, and I remember exactly what I had on that day. I had on this H&M, like, little body con, like the jersey dresses, like the little just like t-shirt dresses. I had on one of those, I think it was green. And then I had my hair in a bun, and then I had like an Aldo purse, and it looked like a Celine bag, but I was in love with that purse. I couldn't afford Celine. Mind you, it's nighttime. Like, it's nighttime. We're going on a date, and he's taking me out to eat. So I get there, and it's Felipe Chow. And so he comes out and pays for my cab, and this was like before Uber was popping. And we go in Felipe Chow and sit down at his table. He already had a table. So now we sit down at his table. It's another guy there. So I'm like, oh, who is this? I didn't say it to him. I should have, but I was just like trying to figure things out at first. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, the guy I'm going on a date with didn't even give me the proper greeting. Like, he didn't say like, oh, hey, like, how you doing? This and that. Come on, let's go in. Like, he was just like real quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was weird. So we get in, we sit down, and they had already ordered food. So I'm like, okay, how do you take me on a date and then you have somebody else here and then you order the food, your food already? So I'm trying to order some food. I'm looking at this menu, I don't even understand it. Like, I'm asking the waiter, like, what is this? What is that? How does it taste? And he's really looking at me crazy, like, because he knows, like, he's like, this bitch has never been here. Like, this bitch is poor. So I ordered some, I don't even know what I ordered, but it was, I didn't even taste it. It just looked nasty. It was disgusting looking, okay? So I told them to send that back. Like, I was like, I'm not eating that. I don't know. I judge food by the way it looks. So, it's really hard to multitask. I need to go to Sephora. So, they ordered their food and they eating good. And I'm sitting there like, not eating, fucking hungry. So me and the guy's friend. So let's name the guy, because it's 2 guys involved now. So let's name the guy, let's name the guy I went on a date with. Let's name him Charles or something. And the friend, let's name him Ray. Okay? So me and Ray, the friend, start like talking, like we're getting to know each other. It's so weird. Like we're getting to know each other and we're getting cool. He's mad fucking cool, like mad cool. He's mad down to earth. He's mad fucking funny. Like he was mad cool, whatever. Charles is sitting over here in the fucking corner just cooling, like, and that's cool to be cooling or whatever, but you mad boring, my nigga. Like, you're mad boring. He was not saying nothing, you guys. Like, he said nothing. He had no personality. But that's the thing about most of these people. Like, they have no type of personality, and I learned that because I've been on a couple dates, and it's just not, like, it's just boring. Like, I don't know. I guess it's because, like, they have this image to keep up, and they want to look like that nigga and stuff like that. But that's whack. I don't care about that. Like, you know, like, I go after guys because of personality, not because of who they are and their image and stuff like that. So I was just really bored, and I was just like, this is so fucking boring. Like, but they finish eating, they pay for the bill, and we get up and we leave. So we're in the city, so we're actually really close to 42nd Street. So we just walk in, and I'm like, okay, I'm from here. So I'm like, all right, where y'all want to go? Like, what y'all want to do? Y'all want to go to 42nd Street? What y'all want to do? I don't know. They didn't really say anything at first. So he was just like, Charles was just like, I need to smoke or whatever. So I'm like, okay, well, what are you going to do? Because you can't smoke in the street. Like, this guy pulls out a blunt. Okay? Him, Ray and Charles. A lighter too. And they're like, whatever they trying to do to fucking light the shit. And I'm like, you cannot smoke in the street in New York. You cannot. Like this is the city. People are gonna walk past and fucking snitch on you, okay? This is not the hood. I'm sorry, but it's really not. Like, I know, like, it's not the hood. Like, you could do that in the hood, but you can't do that in New York City. The people out there will snitch on your ass. Like, so I'm like, if y'all get caught, I'm leaving. Because I'm not going to jail for you smoking in the street. Like, you're not even talking to me. Like, I'm walking away from you. Because that's stupid anyway. I'm telling you not to do that. That's the dumbest thing you could ever do. So they still doing it, smoking a little ass blunt. They finish, and I'm just like, okay, what are we gonna do? Like, we just walking to nowhere. We finally get to 42nd Street, and we just walking, literally. So now we just like, you know, he catching a little attitude. He don't want to walk on 42nd Street or whatever. I don't want to walk there either, but you not even talking to me. His friend, what did I name him? Ray. His friend Ray was like, all right, we about to go to the hotel, this and that, da-da-da. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? So this guy is literally jumping in a cab. Like, yo, y'all meet me at a hotel room. I'm like, I'm not going to no hotel room. What are you talking about? So he's like halfway in the cab. So then he gets out the cab and he's like, you not coming? Why not? So I'm like, why am I going to a hotel room? Like, what is at the hotel room for me? The only reason you go to a hotel room is for... And I don't want no... It's not even the fact that I don't want none. It's just the fact that y'all think y'all slick. So I'm like, what am I going to a hotel room for? So he's like, just come hang out. I was like, I don't need to come hang out at a hotel room. We're hanging out right now and you're not even talking. Like, I didn't say you're not talking, but I'm like, we're hanging out right now. Like, so Charles gets mad. Mind you, he has not spoken to me once. once. He gets mad and he's like, man, I'm about to go to the... Mind you, he's the one... Him and Ray and Charles are the one that's saying that they want to go to the hotel room. So Charles is basically speaking to Ray, saying he's going to the hotel room. And then Ray is speaking to me, telling me to go to the hotel room. How corny. How whack. I'm telling Ray, like, I'm not going to a hotel room. That's it. I'm not. Of course, Charles gets, like, you know, the drift or whatever. He feels my vibes. So he gets mad. He's saying this out loud. This is the first time he talked to me. He's like, I'm about to go to the studio with Meek. I'm like, okay, have fun. You're saying that like I'm supposed to be happy, like I'm supposed to be hype. You want me to be a groupie. Like, I'm not a groupie. I don't care. Go to the studio with Meek Mill. I don't care. These guys are really crazy. Like, the stuff that they do is just wild. Like, so I'm like, all right, bye, have fun. Ray, he's still trying to convince me to come, and I'm like, I'm not coming. I'm not coming. I'm not coming to your hotel room. Like, I had to scream it. I get in a cab and leave, and I'm just like, bye, toodles. Get home safe. Get to the studio safe. I just like walk away. He doesn't even say bye to me. And I just walked away and got on a train and went home. The whole date, it wasn't even a date. Like, the whole thing was just like a fucking problem. Like, you bring your friend, number one. You don't even have enough swag, or you're not even that smooth to even talk to me on your own. You gotta get your friend to be the fucking translator. Like, you can't fucking talk English or something. Like, that's corny. Number two, you see I didn't eat at the restaurant, you should be concerned. Like, okay, you don't like this food here, what do you want to eat? That's number three. Number two, you doing fucking, well, like, I want to say you're doing drugs around me, but smoking weed is not that bad. But it's like, what are you fucking smoking weed in the street for around me if I'm telling you not to? Like, I don't want to deal with that. Like, that's not, by that time I already knew it wasn't a date. No, by the time I got out the damn cab, I knew it wasn't a date. You sitting here talking about something, you go into the hotel room, have fun. I don't have to go with you. Like, and then you get mad talking about something, you go into the studio with me and don't even say bye to me. And then you don't even have enough respect to even put me back in the cab to go home. You're mad. Like, I'm not easily influenced. I don't get, you know, hyper and super happy about your jewelry and your name. Like, I'm not that person. And so I go on my Twitter and he has unfollowed me and everything. He was tight. Okay, let me tell you, he was mad, honey. He was so mad that he didn't get the buttons. Okay? These guys really think that they so slick and so low. And they're not. But yeah, he was mad that he didn't get a chance to do me and get the buns. And he thought I was gonna be a groupie and be easy, and no, it don't work like that over here, okay? But yeah, that was my story time. That was basically it. He was just mad. Yeah, that's basically it. My bun is Cricket. I hope you guys enjoyed. I haven't did a story time in a minute, and I have a lot of stories that I can tell. And yeah, I'll be back with some. Bye guys.